I came here for you guys to read you a bedtime story. 2 of them, Good Night Moon and Hide and Seek. Hope you like it. First I'll start with Good Night Moon. Listen, it was a great green moon. There was a telephone and a red balloon and a picture of a cow jumping over a moon. And there were 3 little bears sitting on chairs. And there were 2 little kittens and a pair of mittens. And a little toy house and a very cute young mouse. Isn't this a great book? And a comb and a brush and a bowl full of mush. And a quiet old lady who was whispering hush. Good night, room. Good night, moon. Good night, cow jumping over the moon. Good night, light. Good night, and good night, the red balloon. Good night, bears. Good night, chairs. Good night, kittens. Good night, mittens. Good night, clocks. Good night, socks. Good night, little house. Good night, little mouse. Good night, comb. Good night, brush. Soon coming up is probably the mash. Good night, nobody. This is funny. Nobody. Good night, mush. And good night to the old lady whispering hush. Good night, stars. Good night, air. A lot of people say good night too, even though it's 8:30. Good night, noises everywhere. Great book. Good night. The runaway bunny. That was a great book. Time to read Hide and Go Seek. Oh. I bet you'll love this book. Let's play hide and seek. At the lake, said Blake. Fine, said Caroline. Geese, swine, and porcupine. This is a great bedtime story. I haven't read it before. No, said Sue. What would flute? And I do. You cannot hide if you're big and wide. Well, that's too bad, because you're too fat. Fatties. Don't weep, said the blue seal and flute. We can help. I know what we can do. Now who is it? Asked Blake. You are it, Blake, said Jake. I'm pretty sure Jake's a human. There's 2 girls right in this picture. An interesting question. Blake closed his eyes and began to count 1, 2, 3 without a peep. They all went too high. It's still so far a great book. Ready or not, here I come, cried Blake. Now where would they hide? There's a worm on his head. 1, 2, 3, on Rose and Lee. Up the tree. Jeepers creepers, said Lee. I would have cursed. Here's a good place to hide. Jake must be asleep inside. 1, 2, 3, on sleepy Jake. So Jake was found. Now who is that I see behind the pine? It's me, little porcupine. No, that time, said Blake. I mean that one. Oh, 1, 2, 3 on Caroline and Casey. No, I thought it was KFC. I'm bummed. I don't have a clue where to find Flute and Sue. Wait, said Blake. I did see a little snake. The lake is deep and wide, and they could hide inside. Flute and Sue. I see you! Oh my god, I found Flute and Sue! Let's figure out what happens. 1, 2, 3, Flute and Sue. And Flute and Sue are killing him. Okay. I did it. I found you all, said Blake. Not quite, they said. I forgot the snake. The end. Great. Ow, my lip. Great 2 books, right? I'll show my emotional after this video. So great book. Subscribe. Bye. I have to go quick. Ow, 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 ow.